Oshrat, what you guys are really focusing on here is the tipping point, the amount of time it would take for the cost of renting to be equal or higher than the cost of buying a comparable home. Tell us what you were surprised to find out.
Yeah, and the map, by the way, has a lot of different data points. This one was a very interesting one that we thought just because it varied so much by neighborhood. But what it looked at was essentially at what point, how many years, and we say years, would it take for the cost of renting, including renters insurance, brokers fees, to equal or exceed the cost of buying. And this is data from StreetEasy. They computed this data point. And in some neighborhoods like Soho, it would take 31 years of renting to
31 years.
31 years, so you might as well just hang out. Whereas if you just a few blocks to the east, in the East Village, it's just under 4 years. So it really, you just see the varying differences between neighborhoods and just the cost of real estate vis-a-vis the cost of renting.
Okay, let's take a look at that graphic again because it's really cool. I was playing around with it this morning. StreetEasy's obviously got great data, and you guys are applying it wonderfully here. So here's what you're talking about right now. If you're looking at Soho, you can see basically the median resale price. You guys have a color-coded sort of relative to what those prices are. And then right next to it, you can see obviously a big shift over when you go to the Lower East Side or East Village area. Tell us about how we kind of go through this.
On the median price, I mean, this is the median resale price, which we looked a lot at resales because the resale market is different than new development, which has been kind of stratospheric. So it's a truer sense of where the market is. And if you look at the median resale price, in a lot of places it's gone down. A lot of places it's gone up. But one of the actually more interesting points we looked at was the listing discount. If you want to switch to that.
Oh, I see. Gotcha.
Kind of shows. The discount that sellers had to offer in different neighborhoods to strike a deal. And you'll see in some of the more costly neighborhoods that discount was greater. The market has slowed. There's a lot of inventory there. And I think the greater the price, the greater the seller had to come down to kind of meet.
And inventory kind of makes all the difference in the world here. You talked about new development. The East Village, for instance, got a lot of new development of late, which might be why it's only 4 years as opposed to 31 years.
Right. Well, Soho has some particularly expensive real estate, and I think perhaps maybe some of the East Village offerings, might be either smaller units, so they're a little bit cheaper. But you'll see the difference if you look at the median price of all units in the East Village versus resales. The difference in resales, I think, is about 700,000 or 800,000 median, something that New Yorkers might consider approachable. If you add new development to it, I think the median goes up to 1.2. But compared to Soho, where the median is 2.6 million.
So there's a pretty big gap that's emerging between new homes and ones that are getting resold right now.